Well, good morning to all you late night folks. How are we doing out there in SEAL Team land, ladies and gentlemen? Plans went a little awry tonight. Typically, we'd be over on D-Live doing Sunday Gun Day. But tonight, one of our fellow patriots was threatened, intimidated by Antifa. We have video that we're going to get to here in a second. But basically, this is a call to action and also a warning to other folks out there. They are out there tonight and they plan on doing more of this. And we'll get into that in a bit. But a lot of different people's names have been brought up. And we believe we need your help, SEAL Team, in locating the person who is doing this. We need help figuring out who their identity is, and we need your help putting an end to this kind of threats. Doxing people and showing up at their houses, that's off limits. That's not okay. And if we don't put a red line in the sand and say, hey, that's not something that we're going to put up with, it's gonna keep happening. So we need help figuring out who the hell this person is. We need this information to get out there. And again, here, I'll show you the video in a second. And then I will show you, well, let me show you. First off, this is the person that we are trying to identify. This person, we believe, allegedly, for those purposes, allegedly, tonight, just a little bit ago, showed up at a fellow patriot's house and made threats against their family and their children. And we have video of the incident, and we're going to go ahead and share that out there. For purposes of keeping people's identities safe and whatnot, we're not going to say whose house this is. All I'm going to tell you is that it's a fellow patriot, fellow patriots. They have made additional threats, and they do plan on going to other people's houses tonight. So it is late, but they are out and about. They made the threats on Twitter, and they kept them, and they have currently shown up. So I know Andy No's name has been mentioned. A couple others. We're going to get into that here in a second. For the time being, let's go ahead and get into this video. And this is going to be a quick one tonight, guys. More so just a call to action. Help identify this person. This person committed a crime tonight. Allegedly. You know, gotta say it for... Gotta say it. Gotta say allegedly. You guys can see the video and make up your own mind in terms of that. So this is the person we're trying to look for, and could use your help assisting in finding. You know what? Let's go ahead and poke in real quick and go ahead and look at the threats that happened. Okay, this person, who on Twitter goes by Neck Brace, at HailBop19931. Okay. And if you look at this person's Twitter, you'll start seeing, okay, 2 hours ago, see you after a while, Twitter. And this next one right here says, I understand there are people who legitimately think I'm pretty crazy. Now would be a good time to mute or unfollow because it's going to stay cray for a while. I promise this shit takes effort, and I know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. I'm not having a breakdown. So people are apparently accusing this person of having a breakdown. To show up at someone's house at freaking the crack of night, okay, to knock on the door and make threats, you've got to have a certain amount of crazy in you to go do something that stupid. You can see this one 4 hours ago, okay? I got a ride. I'm going to do it. I need Andy No's address, Brandon Farley's, and Brent Taylor's addresses. Got a whole list of people to visit tonight. Okay, got a whole list of people to visit tonight, and we have video of this person actually doing one of them. So if you know these people, you should probably tag them in this video, send it to them, let them know that this person is actually showing up and doing this, and that they should be prepared. Very important to get the word out on this one and to protect these people. And on top of that, identifying who this person is so that they can be dealt with. This is again what they're doing is against the law. Okay. Um, and, I'll let you go ahead and continue looking at the rest of the Twitter, but you're on my list, Chong. Uh, I'm gonna pull up to your friend's house instead. Make sure you tell Andy it's all because of you. I mean, all right, give me Andy No's address. I know someone has it. Done. So as you can see, this person was on a mission. This is all within the last few hours, 4 hours or so on Twitter. Okay, again, real quick, let me show you that. Well, I'll show you the picture afterwards. Let's go ahead and get into the video real quick. Okay, let's let's do that. So this is a video of this person showing up at a fellow patriot's house tonight and making threats. I'll shut up so you guys can hear.
Hey Audra, how's it going? Oh, you are. Do you remember that bitch that like super out on you and said I'd meet you at home? We know where your kids live now. Expected protesters? You fucking bitch. Why don't you go get her? Hey Audra! Hey Audra! Is that your kid that we got on camera? Are you her kid?
We don't prefer to, so hi.
Hi.
You probably know me. So.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey Audra!
Somebody trying to scare us, which...
Trying to scare you?
Yeah.
Hey, can you get Audra?
Get off my property right now before I call the cops.
Call the cops. I'm going. Fucking bitches. Hey, we're gonna be holding protests at your house. Have fun. Fuck you, Audra.
So yeah, I will play that again here one more time here in a second so you guys can see exactly what happened. But as you can see, this person made threats on Twitter and then literally went to go do it. Started knocking on people's doors in the middle of the night. This person has obviously got couple screws loose up in the head, but it's usually those people that make stupid decisions. So if you're gonna be concerned or worried about anyone, those are the ones that you should probably be concerned about. So yeah, with that said, we really need your assistance identifying who this person is. Again, that's a blown up picture from Twitter. It does resemble the person who is in the video, but pretty crazy. Pretty insane, and upsetting that the amount of stupidity to show up at someone's home. Okay, this person is lucky that whoever answered the door had enough restraint to not do something else. That's all I've got to say. The next door they knock on might not have that same type of restraint. Probably shouldn't be doing stupid stuff like that. Okay, so again, you can see this is the person's Twitter. Okay, and the person who they were looking for. Okay, one of the people that this person has been looking for has been able to identify this person as the culprit who's going around knocking on people's doors. Okay, so this is an issue, but as you can see, you're welcome to go see this person's Twitter on your own at HailBop19931. Goes by Neck Brace, and you can see the insanity that's on there. You scroll down just a little bit, and you can see apparently there's a comment here. Nothing important. But yeah, there's probably more information to be found there. Again, if you have the information, please get it to me privately and let me know.
Follower.
Rock on, Stubborn. Thank you so much for the follow over there on the D Lives. I appreciate you very much. So yeah, it was all caught on video, but the thing is, as you can see, this person is making threats against a bunch of other people. Okay, so I don't know who these people, I know who Andy No is, just because he's a reporter, but somebody who knows how to get a hold of Andy No should probably get this video to him so that he can see that this person is not just making threats, they're acting on those threats. They're showing up at people's houses. So Andy No, whoever, Brandon Farley and Brent Taylor, I would imagine that they are other fellow patriots. They should, if you know who they are, get the information out to them as quickly as you possibly can so that they can properly defend themselves from such attacks. So let's go ahead and look at that video one more time here.
Hey, Audra. How's it going? Oh, you are. Do you remember that bitch that like super out on you and said I'd meet you at home? We know where your kids live now. Expected protesters? You fucking bitch. Why don't you go get her? Hey, Audra! Hey, Audra! Is that your kid that we got on camera? Are you her kid?
Been out before too, so hi.
Hi.
Is that your kids we have on video?
Hey, Audra. Trying to scare you? Hey, can you get Audra?
Get off my property right now before I call the cops.
Call the cops. I'm going. Fucking bitches. Hey, we're gonna be holding protests at your house. Have fun. Fuck you, Audra.
These are the types of threats and intimidation that Antifa uses, okay? That's what they do. They try to threaten people. They show up at their houses in the middle of the night. They do this kind of stuff to try to silence people. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, the kind of tactics they use. As of late, we've seen them beating up their own reporters because they turn on cameras, because they don't want this type of stuff out there or for people to see them. So again, if you know the people who are involved when this video is done, tweet it to them, get it to them, and however you can, since there's direct threats towards these people, and make sure that they at least have a heads up. But also, if you can't, I often ask people to share our videos anyways, but if you could just put this video out there, we need to identify this person. We need to figure out who this is. And anybody who does this kind of behavior, anybody who's willing to show up at another person's home, we've got to do whatever we can to get these people off the streets. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe the audacity and the stupidity. So I will go ahead and edit the video to have this picture in there. But yes, help identify this person. You can get the information to myself. If you go to SEALTeam711.com, you'll see the contact me. You can use that to get a hold of me. If you can get the information and see who this person is, share this video out there with everyone, and hopefully someone who sees this in the Portland area, okay, will recognize this person and will be able to locate them and prevent them from doing anything in the future. We don't put up with any of this crap, okay? We're one big, huge patriot family, patriot network, and we've got to stick together and prevent this kind of stuff. And for once, here's a way that you can actually help fight against this by sharing the information out. Get the information out there. Let's identify this person and let's make sure that this crap stops. You do not threaten people's children, and you do not show up at people's houses. You do not dox people. You do not do these things. These are red lines, okay? The information, okay, when you get it, will come to me, and it will be relayed to the person or persons who have had these people show up at their houses so that they can get the information to the police or to whoever necessary so that this person can be dealt with legally, lawfully, however needed. Get the information out there, please. If you can get it to me, I will make sure it gets to the right places. With that being said, I appreciate every single one of you. The late night crew, much love. I hope everyone's doing well. Because of this situation, we did not do our Sunday Gun Day over on D Live. Okay, so we're going to move that till tomorrow. Tomorrow over on D Live, Sunday Gun Day. Put it in your calendar. We're going to make that happen. All right, I will catch you all later. Much love, SEAL Team. And until the next one, I'm out.